I think we should just go for it.
Hey guys, we're just gonna go for it. This is the Charger Bulletin. I'm Dendra. This is Matt. We're number 34. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in.
We're number 34?
We are. Yes, together.
We're on podcast number 34, is I believe what you mean.
I enjoy your shirt today.
Thanks.
You're welcome. It's a compliment. Why are you acting weird?
It's a Ram shirt.
Red Hot Chili Peppers is a good band.
Sure.
Did you hear that? That's my stomach.
I heard that, yes. But those people did not hear it. So,
good.
Yeah.
I'm going to read you some news. There's a Virginia governor. I just hit the computer.
That's fine.
Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell thought it would be a great idea to reinstate Confederate History Month. You know, like the Confederacy that was formed because it didn't like the Union.
The whole secession.
The Union was like, slavery's not cool. And the Confederate was like, slavery is cool. So, that's stupid. Are you in agreement? He's trying to act
I
like...
mean, there is a certain history behind it, but the way he's doing it...
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 10 years, they ignored it.
Yeah.
And now, all of a sudden, he's like bringing it back. People aren't happy, and I'm not either. So glad I don't. Why did we fight? Why did we fight for the South? Like, why did we care? Why didn't we just let them go?
Well, because there was lots of stuff in the South and people.
Okay.
And not necessarily everyone wanted to be in the South. I don't know. I mean, Civil War had happened.
Yeah.
We wanted to end slavery.
Yeah, we did, but I would think we should just let the South go.
I feel like that wouldn't have worked out that well.
Why not? We wouldn't have had to deal with them now.
Well, you don't know that.
What does that mean? They wouldn't be a part of our country.
Well, that'd be like saying,
doing stupid crap like this.
South Korea just let North Korea go, or vice versa, so they don't have to deal with each other. But that's not at all how that happened.
But at least North Korea wouldn't have a say. You know what I mean? The South's government has
I
say
just
in the rest of the
it's
country's
way
government.
easier to say something would be some way than how it would actually end up.
Okay, Matt. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Matt is actually a Civil War expert. He knows, he's calculated all the outcomes and everything like that, so my fault for opposing him in his knowledge.
I don't recall ever saying that. You know what? You can just do the podcast by yourself.
No! Go. Next piece of news.
Next week is USGA week.
Mm-hmm. You can do things with the USGA.
Such as?
Well, Monday night is something that the Charger Bulletin will be participating in, as well as the yearbook and scope. And it's called Movie with Medias. And the movie's It's Complicated. And you guys should go.
Wait, is this... Who's in It's Complicated?
I can't think of the movie right now. Who?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep?
Oh, and Alec Baldwin, and Steve. The old guy from
Martin.
Pink Panther.
Martin.
Yeah,
Steve
Steve
Martin. It's still not ringing a bell for me, though.
Yeah.
Oh, well, anyway, if you're lucky, we'll be there. If you're lucky.
Okay.
And then there's also Tuesday, fill your glasses with the classes, which means, like, each class is going to be making a drink, a non-alcoholic drink.
Of course.
So don't get too excited. And then Friday is meet your USGA Senate barbecue. All these details haven't been finalized yet, so stay tuned to emails about these activities. Please, and thank you. Tomorrow.
There will be a battle of the bands in the German club.
Awesome.
It's starting at... Or it's 6:30 to 11. Lots of bands are playing there. I know it... are they all... do they all have at least one person from UNH in the band?
I believe that's the rules,
Okay.
yeah.
So, check it out. Support some local bands. there will also be a roommate roundup
Oh yeah, for those
if
of
you
who
still don't have roommates.
Mm-hmm. You should get on that.
So that'll be in D. Dominicus Lounge in Bartels.
Yes, sir. From 7 to 8.
Also, if you show up to the info desk in Bartels tomorrow, right?
Oops, there's time. What are the times? Between 10 and 4. With no shoes on.
You can get a Five Guys gift card. And you'll also have a chance to win what are called Toms. Was that it?
Oh yeah, you can win these little shoes. They're called Toms. It's to raise awareness about like kids who grow up in some countries and some places that they can't afford shoes and they run around without shoes.
Heavy say?
Yeah, I feel bad for those kids
Okay.
with no shoes.
Some national news. There was an American who has been sentenced to 8 years of hard labor in North Korea for illegally entering over the Chinese-North Korea border.
He was involved in some protests or something, wasn't he?
I'm not really sure what his whole
I feel like I
deal
read
was.
that. I could be wrong.
That's what the official state press release of North Korea said. So, however, a spokesperson for the Korean Institute of National Unification says that he will probably be used as more of a bargaining chip rather than actually being sent to a hard labor camp because they don't want outside press in any form to see how bad their labor camps actually are.
Cool.
In the past, when Americans have been sentenced, like the other two people,
Yes.
more recently, they actually were just in a guest house for most of it.
They were?
Not to say it was peachy conditions.
I'm sure it wasn't that cool, but
Yeah,
yeah.
but they weren't actually at a labor camp.
I did a bad job shaving my legs.
The podcast needed to know that.
Yeah. And UConn women's basketball, they won.
So that is 78 consecutive wins, and so that's 2 consecutive undefeated seasons.
Yeah. Crazy.
So they are the NCAA Division I women's champs.
The second year in a row. Actually,
So UConn.
probably a few years in a row.
Well, I don't know if it's in a row.
Right. Well, this is just consecutive.
Yeah.
Anyway, good for them.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see them in WNBA.
Who knows?
One day.
And that's it for news. So,
This is Denver signing off.
and I'm Matt. See you next time.
Bye.